So what's up, guys? Recently for the EP, I just bought some rotors and brake pads from Tire Rack, and they're here. So let's go check them out, see how they are. I'm gonna move them into the garage, and we might start doing the install today since I have time. So yeah, let's go check it out. So, reason why I bought this is because since I had the EP, I think it's been, what, 3 years of owning the car? I've never changed the rear brakes, and it's gone to the racetrack like that twice, and autocross once, but a lot of daily driving, and they've never given me issue. Granted, I've never actually checked the life of them, just been blessed, so I ordered some through Tire Rack. It was time, and honestly, not a bad price. It was like $150 shipped and came in 2 days. So went with some Hawks HPS, some good boys. Reason why I went with them, one of my friends, he runs them on everything, like even his like daily like SUVs. And they're proven. So this is for the rear. The fronts have Willwoods, and I went with just some basic centric rotors. So next we'll be jacking up the car and getting down to the nitty gritty. Yep. And again, this is for the rear, so it's gonna be the same as an RSX. What up, guys? So here we are. We're gonna be doing the rear brakes on an EP3, basically a 02 to 05 Civic Si. And it's also the same as the 02 to 06 RSX base and Type S. This is how yours should look. We have the same suspension setup. You can see I got the Voodoo 13 control arm, or upper control arms in there. I got my TN coilovers, my hard race, my progress sway bar. But yeah, so one thing you're gonna wanna do, get yourself like just some basic hand tools. You're gonna have to remove this caliper. You're gonna have to get this brake line off this bracket thing that holds it. And most importantly, there's gonna be this these screws right here. So get yourself one of these. Let's see. Tighten, loosen, and here's the part number from Husky. It is 47200. Oh shit, that thing was loose. Fuck. Did not expect that. That's nuts. I'm also missing one. But these usually strip. But honestly, did not expect that. Didn't even pour any PB or blaster or something to loosen it. But we're gonna be getting these pads right here. They're super low. So, the rear brake assembly on this, it can be kind of a pain, but I kind of left the e-brake still attached to there. Again, what really helped was removing this for the slack, and I kind of just have it resting on the hub assembly above the lower control arm. But these should be, the ones that hold the caliper bracket are 14s. I broke them loose, they're on the back right here. And then I just kind of have everything in a magnetic tray, the lugs. This is for the brake line, and then these are the ones that, what is it? That hold the the caliper to the bracket. But so far so good, pretty easy. One thing I wish I did have was some caliper paint to spray all this, but it is what it is. I'm just gonna spray a bunch of brake clean, kind of clean it up, because these pads, you know, they still had a fairly any life. Well, they have a good amount of life left, but these rotors, when I was rubbing my fingers across them, you can feel like there's waves in them, and it's not good. They're not a good brand. I'm pretty sure probably O'Reilly's, the past owner, with some guy in what was it, Laguna Beach. But from the 3 years of ownership, this pad still had some decent life left, but they weren't good. But I'll keep them as spares, whatever, in case of emergency. But so far that, and then I'll clip next will be this all off, and then cleaning everything, kind of prepping everything. So yeah, so far so good. Last final words, eh? So here's the current situation of the EP. Rotors off. They're getting replaced with some centrics. They got like a cool painted black, kind of prevents the corrosion. Look a little cleaner, but overall it's a stronger constructed rotor. This is probably just some O'Reilly replacement. I went over with the wire wheel on the caliper bracket just to clean it up a little bit. Sprayed a bunch of brake clean over there to kind of clean it, but also a perfect time to start spraying all this, kind of clean it up, you know, make sure it's clean. And then the next part, we're going to be compressing this, so that's going to make space for all the new pad material. But honestly, it's going pretty damn smooth, pretty hyped, but much needed. And the pads we're going with are some Hawks HPS. Let's see if they like give you a part number on here. For those maybe with Ep3 or RSX, this is what you're going to want to use. Comes with everything you need. So yeah, next will be clean up all this and getting it ready. So here's how the new rotor looks, man. Looks super clean. Next, we're gonna compress this. And the way you do that is if you do not have the appropriate tool, which is this little cube, it has like different fittings to meet the needs of certain calipers you need to twist in. If you don't have this, you can always use channel locks or some kind of tool that can grip it, and you're just gonna turn it righty-tighty, and it's gonna go back into its groove or whatever. I've never taken one of these apart, but that's just what I assume. But yeah, so we're gonna have to figure out which way of one of these, like this, and then we're gonna tighten it. So this kind of goes into the 3/8, and then we're just gonna turn it. Oh, there we go, righty-tighty. Just be patient. It kind of slips, maybe because I sprayed a bunch of brake parts cleaner. There you go. Now it's compressed. So now we're near the finish line. Again, I'm not going to show you the other side. It's all the same thing, just on the other side. So we got the rotor on. We got this hard mounted, still need to tighten it really hard. But now this is where I'm gonna try to clean all these little brackets, which the new pads will stay on. Clean them very thoroughly. You're gonna get yourself one of these pads. This is gonna be on the outer side. And this one with this, it notifies you when your pads are low. You can see it's got that overhang right near, like when it gets a little minimal. So get that, and then you're gonna use the supplied grease that they give you so that you don't hear any noise. You're gonna put them, I put them along the sides and on the back too, because the piston's gonna hit it. But yeah, after that you'll be solid. You're gonna have to bed them in, and yeah, so next we'll show you the finished product, how it's gonna look, and go over anything. Just double check your work, make sure everything's tightened, because this is a brake system. If you did it wrong, you could potentially kill yourself, so keep that in mind, boys. So here it is, here's the final product. I triple checked everything, made sure every bolt, everything I did do, unloosened and made it tight. So this is how it should look. Look at that, nice new rotor pad, looking nice, better than the junk I had before. I would really recommend removing this brake line bolt that holds it and this bracket for the e-brake cable. If you do that, it really allows you a lot more room to swing the caliper over, and also when you're trying to put it on. I had trouble, if I didn't remove that e-brake cable bracket, the caliper would not want to come over. So I removed it, made it come over really easy, and now we're all good. I can't wait. I've heard really good things from hog pads. A lot of buddies recommend them. I'm pretty sure this car had like some AutoZone brake best select, like this stuff right here. But yeah. Hey Milo, want to close out the video? Tell them to like, comment, and subscribe. Yeah, but peace. Thanks for watching. Hopefully that helps anyone that maybe had questions on doing rear brakes on an EP3 or a DC5, aka RSX. All right, see you guys.